Hello, beautiful viewers. This is Real Beautiful Beauty here today. I'm going to do a quick comparison here of two laser hair reduction, hair removal home devices. And these are two that I have out here on my video list. I recently did a review here for the Tria, a 4th generation diode laser hair removal system right here. Okay, I want to do a quick comparison here, a flash comparison if you will. And friends, remember the Tria 4th generation laser here happens to be a diode laser, a red diode laser. So it works very differently from the Flash and Go IPL laser. And here is the Flash and Go Freedom. This is the Flash and Go Freedom. Okay, I've done a review out here online of the Flash and Go Freedom. And I am, as you know, the queen of hair removal methods, queen of hair reduction, the queen of at-home laser devices, and so forth. Out of all the ones that I have purchased and own and have made part of my personal collection, the Silken Flash and Go Freedom is so far my favorite. I really favor this device. It just works great. This is a traditional IPL laser, so it is different from the diode laser on the Tria 4th generation, which I've done a product review already on the 4th generation Tria, and I do not like it. Once again, it disappoints. I am a former owner of the 2nd generation Tria, and there is not a dime's worth of difference between the older model, the 2nd generation, and this new latest one right here, the 4th generation. Do not care for it. What I'm going to do is a simple flash comparison so you can just see how much light the IPL laser here, the Flash and Go Freedom, will throw out, and it really works. It really makes the hair stay away really good length of time between hair cycles, between hair growth cycles. You get a better hair fallout, a better reduction, okay, with the Flash and Go Freedom. I just brag on this unit because so far it is just my favorite. I really recommend it. I really like it, and I really favor it over all the other home laser devices that I own. And I own a huge collection, okay? But so far, this is topping my list. And I'm going to do a quick demonstration just to show you a flash comparison. I'm going to do it here on my lower arm area, wrist area. Just give you a quick view here so you can see. Now, I do recommend with these at-home IPL lasers, such as this one right here, the Flash and Go Freedom with these, I do recommend you use some type of eye protection. Even if it's just basic dark sunglasses, I do recommend that if that's all you have. Or if you could possibly just wear a blindfold and blindfold your eyes and kind of go and use your device by a feel. I kind of have it down to an art. I kind of do like a feel and touch, you know, and I could just throw a blindfold over and go because I've just been using these devices for so long now. Or, you know, there are tanning bed goggles you can purchase. Probably get off eBay pretty cheap, get on Amazon pretty cheap. Tanning goggles, dark sunglasses. You can also purchase the IPL goggles or the IPL eye protection glasses for laser hair removal, just to protect your eyes. So I do recommend protecting your eyes. Now the Tria is the red diode laser. You really don't have to wear eye protection with that one unless you're staring directly at the red beam, but I would not directly stare at the red beam, and I never ever under any circumstance recommend using any of these devices. Never ever around your eye area, eyelids, around your eyelids, around your eyebrows, eyelashes, never close to your eyes. Not good, friends. Don't do that. Never, never, never. Okay, so anyways, now that I'm off my soapbox, I'm going to fire them up here real quick. And I'm thinking I'm going to start with the Tria here and do a little quick demonstration. And you can kind of do a self-comparison between the two units here and have an idea of what you would like to possibly purchase in the future for your hair removal methods. Okay, let's start it up here. Okay, you have to press it against the skin. That unlocks it and okays my skin tone is light enough, and it's ready to go, ready to roll. Okay. Okay, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta really just punch and punch and punch those buttons there to get the off button to kick in on the Tria. Kind of tricky, kind of hard to get used to, but yeah. So anyhow, that was the flash on that. Now here's a flash comparison. Let me fire up the Freedom the Flash and Go Freedom here, which, as you know, this is my favorite device. I brag and brag and brag and brag and brag and brag on this. Yeah, I love it. Okay, anyways, I'm going to do a quick demonstration, some flashes. I want you to watch the IPL laser, the intense pulse light. I want you to see the intensity of the flashes, the intensity of the light, and probably get a pretty good idea as to why between the hair growth cycles the hair does stay away as long as it does, and why it does grow in much denser, less and thinner and less troublesome. Okay, here we go. Let's fire it on up. Okay. Okay. Get in camera range here. All right. Okay. Now, as you can see with the Freedom, the Flash and Go Freedom here, it really throws the heat. It throws the light. It's very powerful. Yeah, and I really do like that. Very powerful device. Good, strong, powerful flashes. Hair stays away in between treatments, in between sessions. It grows in thinner, it grows in lesser, it grows in denser. The hair color even grows in lighter, such as say you have dark underarm hair, or if you have dark hair on your legs, or what area you're treating, the hair will not grow back as dark. It'll grow back finer, thinner, denser, and less noticeable. Mostly less noticeable, and that's the key here to any type of hair removal methods. Now, as you know, I'm always preaching my soapbox here. They advertise these units, at-home IPL devices or at-home diode laser devices, whichever unit you are using. They do label them as hair removal. Friends, these are not hair removal devices. No, they are hair reduction devices. And I will argue anybody with that fact. They are hair reduction devices. Even if you go to a fancy smancy salon and you have it so-called professionally done with a $50,000 unit, $100,000 unit that they use in those offices, that, friends, is not permanent. Okay, no way, no how. Say you go in for 6 to 8 sessions, hair removal sessions, it's not permanent. I have had those. I have been to the salon. I have paid thousands upon thousands of dollars, and I see no greater result from the hair removal salons than I do at home with these at-home devices. That is why I so adamantly purchase these. I religiously use them. I make them part of my beauty and healthcare regime. They are part of the routine. And they work just as well as the ones in the salons. And you will never achieve permanent hair removal from the salons, as well as you will not receive that from the Flash and Go Freedom. You will not receive that from the 4th generation Tria. You will not get that from the Me Eloise IPL laser hair reduction machine. You will not get that from my other second favorite, the Silken, the Bronze Silken machine, which I really love and adore that machine as well. You will not get permanent results, okay? In order for them to call it permanent, it should be based from the FDA or some type of laws that should state that to call it permanent, every hair should fall out of the follicle and not grow back, okay? But that's not true. So I just want to get that out of the way. I'm always telling you, I'm queen of hair removal, hair reduction devices. I love it. Okay, I am just this lady that I cannot stand any hair. I can't stand any hair under my arms. I can't stand shaving. I cannot stand hair on my legs. I can't stand any peach fuzz hair around my arm or where I wear my watch or bracelets or anything like that. I just can't stand it. I hate unwanted body hair on ladies as far as myself. You know, that's just the way I personally feel. I don't mind if I see hair on somebody else, but I just, you know, I just don't like it on my own being. But anyhow, these devices are not permanent. They are temporary hair removal, and they offer hair reduction, okay? So just remember that, you know, when you spend $500 on these devices, you know, some of them $600. I've spent $400, $500, $600, depending on which device you do purchase. Anyhow, check out my reviews on the IPL lasers, as well as the diode laser Tria Generation 4. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Take care now. Bye.